Hey internets, welcome back, and boy do I have a treat for you guys. It's an 8-minute episode, but I'm going to give you not one, but two gameplay videos today. First being our FA Cup replay match against Norwich, and that will be followed by a Europa League match against Celtic. We're going to start with the Norwich match here, as our first game ended in a 0-0 draw where we got lucky and didn't have a very serious injury to Christian Eriksen, although he did have to get taken out at halftime. So, this time with the replay being played at White Hart Lane, we're going to hope to get a victory here and move forward in the FA Cup. So, let's take a look at the starting lineups. Spurs come out with Soldado, Lamela, and Eriksen in the 3-4-3, mixing up the formation and tactics here. We're trying to get a little more offense going, and we've got Capu in there who hasn't had a lot of opportunities. He's going to play a center back role. Norwich coming out with pretty much a similar group of players to what they threw on the pitch last match, which didn't go particularly well for them. As you may or may not recall, they had 0 shots on target. So we'll hope this lack of adapting to the context of the game helps us. And Norwich jumps off to a good start, putting their first shot on target in over 100 minutes, I guess. But it is stopped by Hugo Lloris, and that'll be probably the only significant opportunity of the first half, as we go to halftime, still tied 0-0. So, this 3-4-3 hasn't really paid off for us yet. We're hoping it brings us some change, and Ezekiel Friars is going to come in for Jan Vertonghen, and I think he may have just been fatigued here, or we were trying to rest him for the BPL, and oh, good opportunity there, but it's put over the net. Soldado makes a great, he just steals the ball there from the defender, but in very true Soldado form, he misses a pretty good opportunity. Norwich with a good chance off of the free kick, but they can't do anything there. Landon Donovan, newly acquired at the transfer deadline. He uses his strength to get past the defender there, crosses it into Eriksen, who heads it in to the bottom right-hand corner past the goalkeeper in the 89th minute. Oh my God, that is crushing for Norwich. Look at that. Christian Eriksen, he is basically at the penalty spot there. I'm shocked he was able to get that header in, but you take the goals you get, and with a goal in the last minute of play, Spurs come out on top at full time here in the FA Cup replay. So, we're moving forward. Spurs, 1 shot on target, but that's all they needed to make that count. Landon Donovan, who had the assist there, has a 7.4 match rating, so good for him. He played well, as I guess I moved him to striker. I'm not sure, I guess towards the end of the match. Anyways, you see a couple of misses there from Soldado. Christian Eriksen gets the goal late in the match, and that's really it. Once again, Norwich, they have 56% of the possession, but 0 shots on target. Although, I don't know why they have 0 shots on target. I'm pretty sure that shot early on was saved by Hugo Lloris, so I'm not sure if I'm just crazy or FIFA kind of missed that. But anyways, point is, they didn't get a whole lot of offense going, and we'll take it. A 1-0 victory. We probably should have done better, but it took 2 matches against Norwich to move forward in the FA Cup, but we'll take it. Next, we're back in the Premier League, where we have 50 points right now, sitting in 5th place, and we're hoping to move up. We don't have any games in hand, really, on the 4th place team, so every match is critical, and we really need wins. Draws are no longer going to cut it at this point. We don't want to just play in Europe. We want to play in the Champions League, and well, this game is looking like it might end in a 0-0 draw, although we luck out a bit as Loic Remy seems to have injured himself about halfway through the match. And Yanga Mabiwa, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce his name. He ends up getting thrown out of the match in around the 80th minute, but sadly we can't capitalize on that, and unfortunately for us, the match ends in a 0-0 draw. So we do get 1 point, gives us 51 points, but unfortunately it does not allow us to move up in the table. So we're going to have to ensure that we get a win in our next Premier League match. But we're moving forward here, and we've got a match in Europa League against Celtic, or as FIFA likes to call it, EuroLeague. So this is one. We're now out of the group stages, by the way, in case that wasn't clear from where we are, or in case that wasn't clear from the video. But we're out of the group stages. We did pretty well. Pretty sure we came in first. We were able to rest our players in the final group stage match, so that was good. But we're gonna want to come out with a W here. Celtic is the #1 team in Scotland, so they're not going to be easy and they're not going to roll over. But we should be able to do some damage here. So we play with a little bit of a more conservative 4-2-3-1. Landon Donovan once again occupying that cam position there with Christian Eriksen on the left side, and you know what, they've worked pretty well. I like having those three as kind of attacking midfielders, and we're in the 5th minute here. Celtic wastes no time. What was that? I don't even understand it. Slips it past Hugo Lloris with his left foot. I don't even know if that was his weak foot, but it sure looked like an awfully weak shot, and it just fooled Hugo Lloris. He had no idea what to do there. He makes the dive on the right side, but he just cannot get there. A good cross there, good through ball, but Hugo Lloris is just, I don't know. He's just shocked by the shot and can't do anything. Adebayor trying to tie this match up, puts it on the outside of the net, although he does get a good opportunity making his way into the box. Good cross there to Landon Donovan, who puts a head on it but cannot get it past the Celtic goalkeeper. So we go to the half down 1-0. We are on the road here, so you know, at least that's not, we haven't conceded the dreadful away goal, but I mean, we're getting some opportunities, but we just haven't been able to capitalize. And I'm sorry, guys, I actually lost the video for the end of that Celtic match, so you'll see we ended up losing 2-0, and you'll see that we're going to play the second leg of this Europa League match in the next episode, but I'll give you guys a quick update there. Moussa Dembélé not very happy as we get an email from him. We're going to go into another FA Cup match, I think, against Birmingham City, which is what we'll start off the next episode with. So sorry about the Celtic video, guys. You'll get an update next time. Hope to see you in episode 12. Take care.